Hey guys and gals, welcome to another guide in Warcraft 3, and today's short guide is going to be about the topic of experience. I present to you 6 interesting and funny facts about experience in Warcraft 3. So in Warcraft 3 Reign of Chaos, which came out in 2002, heroes could gain experience from killing neutral creeps all the way from level 1 until they were level 10, which is the maximum level a hero can reach. Thinking about my own beginnings in the game, I remember that one of my first strategies actually was get Kiefer to level 8, then attack. Considering it takes 3 levels to max out an ability, and it takes 1 level to choose your ultimate ability, which you can get at level 6, I think almost any other level than level 8 would have been more logical. But those were the early green days, right? Warcraft 3 felt very single player-ish back then. Mass creeping was very popular because the gold gain was massive, and you would usually want your ultimate ability before any serious fight. This would all change later on. In Warcraft 3 The Frozen Throne 2003, many adjustments were made to the game in order to focus more on a PvP interaction and less on creeping. Teching to tier 2 was made more lumber expensive, requiring a longer stay at tier 1. This would lead to more actual army skirmishes as opposed to each player just really having this one hero and a bunch of towers to defend or even to creep with towers. Gold gain from creeping was heavily reduced in the Frozen Throne, which incentivized harass and skirmishes over just creeping. Leveling up and gaining experience from creeping was also capped to level 5.0. This became the new max from creeping, and this would force PvP fights to progress in experience and unlock ultimates. Experience from any unit is based on a unit's hidden level. For example, a grunt is level 3 and gives 60 points of experience. A footman is level 2, he gives 40 points of experience. An acolyte is level 1 and gives 25 points of experience. Creeps also have levels, but these are not hidden. You can see each creep's level as you play, and you hover over the creep. However, XP gained from creeps is a little lower than what is gained from player units. A level 1 creep gives 20 XP to a level 1 hero. This is because the base XP per creep is lower by default and has diminishing returns as heroes reach higher levels. Experience gained from creeps is as follows. A hero level 1 will gain 80% of the experience from all creeps and their associated levels and experience gain. For hero level 2 it's 70%, then it's 60% for 3, 50% for level 4, and a level 5 hero from creeps is of course 0%, because 5 is the max. Here's a strange, funny, silly little fact. The order in which you kill creeps matters. And that's because of rounding, and it's because of decimals. And it's because of the XP penalty per hero level. So higher level heroes gain less experience from creeps. So it matters whether you kill level 1 creeps first or level 5 creeps first. And when you're close to level ups or you're spending a lot of time on a level, I'm not going to bore you with the exact maths, but on Terranus Stand, if you creep the 111, the Mercam, and the natural expansion, you'll be from level 1.0 to level 3. But if you kill all the level 1 creeps first, the 111, then the 2 kobolds from the expansion, then everything else, you'll only be 499 points of experience, and you won't be level 3. Something to think about, or maybe test when you're doing different creep routes on different maps. In conclusion about creep XP, the maximum level you can get from creeping is level 5, and it slows down a bit the nearer you get. Next up, we'll talk about XP range and XP sharing. In the original Warcraft 3, Reign of Chaos, you had to be within XP range in order to get any experience for any kills at all. This range is 1200. It is as far as a demolisher shoots its projectile, so you get an idea of whether you're inside that range or not. If you were not nearby with a hero and you killed 10 frostworms, you would miss out on 1500 points of experience, which would be enough to have taken you from level 5 to level 7.4. Ouch. In the Frozen Throne, and therefore the current version that we are playing in Reforged, since Reforged is using the TFT rule set, the 1200 proximity range is still relevant, but not for XP exclusivity. It affects hero sharing rules as well. And here's how XP sharing works. If 2 heroes are within the proximity of a creep or an enemy unit dying, they share 50-50. If 2 heroes are outside of the proximity range of a creep or enemy unit dying, they still share 50-50. 50-50. If one hero is in the proximity and the other one is away, they share the XP 100 to 0. If both heroes are near or far, but one hero is in the Zeppelin, they still share the XP 50-50. If both heroes are near or both heroes are far, but one hero is already level 5 and you kill a creep, they share 50 and 0. The level 5 creep steals his part and loses it to oblivion. And if you kill something and both heroes are near or both heroes are far, and one hero is already level 10 and can no longer gain experience, he still gobbles up his half and wastes it. So they share 50 and 0. Also, while the initial value of the XP from creeps is shared equally, the amount received may not. 150 experience that you get being split by a level 4 hero and a level 5 hero, it gets split 50-50, so 75 XP each, but that is then diluted to 80% of 75 and 50% of 75. So they get 60 and 38 experience. By the way, did you know the learning capacity of a frog is astoundingly small? Discovering life's great secrets and sharing that knowledge with a frog leads to you understanding 50% of it, and the critter learns a whopping 0%. The Shadowhunter Hex is an XP denial tool. In short, on XP sharing and range, experience gain is global, but sharing rules depend on proximity. In FFA, any player that has left the game is treated as a creep. And that's actually a pretty big deal, and I'm not sure on the morality of leave timings because of that. If I, for instance, lost fair and square to a morally upright player and he's already at level 666, I feel like essentially he deserves to farm my remaining units, buildings, my heroes for XP. However, that only works if I give him my time and stay. Even when I have no chance to win, and in a one-on-one I would normally leave, but if I leave the game, he no longer gets XP because he gets level 5 capped because I'm now treated as creeps. So my leftover units wouldn't give him any XP. So do you stay? Will you give them your time? I don't know. There's a silly trick. Try to engage players that you've already soundly defeated in FFA in interesting conversations regarding topics they're most likely interested in. This will tether them to the game and thus you can farm them for maximum experience. Always works. Try it, for instance, asking, when did you first know that you were destined to create meaningful contemporary art involving decorated fruits on top of cars? Riveting. In short, FFA players that have already left are worth less XP or none at all. Next, I will tell you all you need to know about building XP. Buildings that kill things for you no longer give you XP, unlike in Reign of Chaos. Building 3 fortified towers in Reign of Chaos at tier 1 was pretty fun. You would position your level 1 Blade Master underneath them, you would creep a level 10 dragon with the towers, you would get instant level 4, and find a Scepter of Mastery with 3 charges, which was awesome. Using the Scepter was a lot of fun. It had no cooldown for its 3 charges, and you could instantly possess 3 of your opponent's units, for example 3 Abominations or 3 Griffins. It was so fun and interactive. But now in the Frozen Throne, it's different. Last hit from spiked barricades, tower shots, and tree slaps no longer give you XP. However, some buildings give XP when you destroy them, and some give more than others. I'll tell you all about it. Generally, buildings that can damage you grant experience when they are destroyed. Orcish buildings that have spiked barricades are the exception here. So we can say that buildings that actively damage you or attack you will grant XP. Most give a worker's worth of XP, a level 1 XP value, 25 XP. But there are some exceptions. A undead tier 2 Halls of the Dead is treated as a level 2 unit, 40 XP, like a footman. A Black Citadel is a tier 3, like a grunt, 60 XP. The tier 2 and tier 3 Night Elf trees of Ages and Trees of Eternity are treated likewise, 40 and 60 XP respectively. And an Ancient Protector is also 60 XP. Here's a funny fact. If you kill a Night Elf Ancient that is in production, it grants both the XP for the Wisp and for the building. So it is 50 experience for Trees of Life and Ancients. The exception here, of course, is the Ancient Protector, which has a Wisp inside of it as its building, is treated as a tier 3 building, and so when it dies, during production, no cancel, it will give 60 XP plus the 25 of the Wisp for a whopping 85 experience. That's the most any building can give you. In short, only buildings that can actively fight back give experience when you destroy them. And building kills that are done by buildings give you no experience at all. Hero experience. Heroes start at level 1 and can max at level 10, and they need ever more experience to level up. You start at 0 experience, leveling to 2 needs 200, and after that it keeps needing 100 extra to go to the next. So you need 200, then you need 300 more is 500, then you need 400 more is 900, and so on. Here's the chart. Gains from killing heroes also ramps up nicely. Kill a level 1 hero for 100 experience. A level 2 hero nets you a nifty 120 experience, 20 more. 40 extra on top of that for a level 3 hero for 160 XP. A level 4 hero grants you 220 XP. And a level 5 gets you 300 XP. From level 5 onwards, you get 100 XP extra per level. So total for level 5 is 300, then 400, 500, 600, 700. And 800 XP for a level 10 hero. Fun fact, if a level 1 hero kills a level 10 hero, he will be level 3.8 instantly. Meet your master. In short, high-level heroes need and grant more experience. Diablo 2 players know this intimately. And for our final topic in this guide, having multiple heroes. There are many advantages to having multiple heroes. More abilities. You will have access to more unique abilities that can have synergies or cover for each other's weaknesses. In long games, you may even get multiple ultimates. More inventory slots. You can carry 12 or 18 items instead of just 6. Increase your heal scroll cooldown capacity, or your Staff of Sanctuary or Preservation cooldown capacity, or Speed Scroll. Heal scrolls have cooldowns, so you can't just stack 4 heal scrolls on one hero and spam them whenever necessary and needed. Having 2 or 3 heroes allows you to spread out and perfectly time your heal scrolls as needed. You can also extend the time where you can still get experience from creeps, because if you solo a hero, at some point you'll reach level 5 and you can no longer benefit from killing any creeps and getting any experience from that. You'll still get items and gold and clear bases, but no XP, and that feels pretty bad and it's not very good. On big maps like Terranus Stand, Twisted Meadows, typically are going to want to have more than one hero unless you're running a special timing based attack with one hero. There are fewer advantages to just having one hero when compared to having multiple, but one advantage that there is that you'll reach level 5 or 6 quicker, because you don't need to split experience. If your strategy really benefits from one high level hero or one high level spell, such as the Dreadlord Carrion Swarm for a peasant harassment bonanza strategy, solo Dreadlord may be the choice for you and maybe the play for a while. You can always delay your second hero and add it later, once your main hero is already level 5 or 6 or 7. This way you can still creep your second hero for experience if there are any creeps left, and you can benefit from the other advantages described earlier. Clearly, the advantage is still tilted towards multiple heroes. To slightly offset this and create space for unique one hero strategies, Blizzard implemented an experience bonus if you tech up the tech tree and still only maintain one hero. And this is how it works. A solo hero at tier 2 gets 15% bonus experience from all sources. Tier 2 tech of course means having a finished stronghold, keep, Tree of Ages or Halls of the Dead, and it also must mean that you have not yet started a second hero. The moment you start training a second hero, all last hits result in 0% bonus experience. However, if you cancel the second hero again, you again start benefiting from 15% experience. If you however finish the second hero and then it died, even though you're momentarily on one hero, you're still going to be on a 0% bonus. At tier 3 it gets even better. A solo hero at tier 3 means all last hits grant you 30% bonus experience. Tier 3 tech is your fortress, your castle, your Tree of Eternity or your Black Citadel finished. And of course, you can't have started or made a second hero. Practically, you can actually delay training your second hero, even if you want it, for a few seconds. If you're on the cusp of killing a level 5 creep to get 12 bonus XP. Not bad. It's a skeleton's worth. In short, solo heroes at higher tiers give bonus experience. Well, that's a wrap. I hope I've been able to use my experience to level up your Warcraft knowledge. I have a secret delight going Farseer solo, 1 barracks, 2 bestiary, lots of wind riders and or raiders, and play a tactical game with Farsight and Earthquake. Feels lame, man. What is your favorite underrated hero combo and strategy? Maybe some cool solo hero tactic? Let me know know in the comments below. And remember to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on notifications for this YouTube channel so that you know when next there's going to be more Warcraft 3 content, including guides like these. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something, and I'll see you for the next one. Have a good night. Bye.